something I wanted to ask you, because you strike me as like the best prep person ever. Like you must be so prep. Like I imagine you probably have like kits organized, like alphabetized, like for every possible contingency with like your family's name on their own kit. What do you think really the average person in Florida should have? Like, like what is a typical bug out kit? Like, or do you have a recommendation of a place where people should look to put that together? Because some of the ones where you buy them, they're really expensive.
They are. They're incredibly expensive, and odds are they're not really what you need. You need food, water, shelter, a knife, medicine. That's what you need. Fire. You need that in your bug out bag. Those you can build yourself with stuff in your house for like $40. I think I actually have a video on that, like a scavenger hunt bug out bag.
Everybody should check that out because I think it's cool. Not that I'm, suggesting this sort of paranoia. I think when people think about that, they picture like the doomsday preppers and the people that are really prepping, that are, building, whatever caverns in the ground and stuff. But I'm just talking for your average citizen, not in a paranoid, the world is ending way, but a hurricane could come and you could be without power and food for 72 hours kind of way.
Right. That was when Michael hit here. I grabbed the bag, dropped it in the thing. We had everything we needed. Now in Florida, if you plan on sheltering in place, you need water and food too. But again, it doesn't have to be crazy. That can be a box of number 10 cans because you're going to need food until the National Guard comes. And for those that don't know, I have a whole bunch of kids, so you may not need number 10 cans. Those are the big ones. But you may be able to get away with like the normal grocery store
How
ones.
many kids do you have?
There are 1, 2, 3, 4 currently living here.
Wow. So how many are there total?
I guess you could say 6, theoretically, depending on how you count.
Is this like a blended family situation?
Kind of. It's more of, unofficial adoption, I guess would be the right term.
It isn't you and the wife because, and what's funny is, I haven't ever seen the wife. I've only heard the wife. And so she's kind of like, Maris or Vera, like one of those people that might not really exist. It's just the voice. But yeah, so you're not talking about her having all these babies is what I'm saying.
Right. Four are, yeah. So
that's a lot of kids, man.
It is. And yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of them. So water and canned goods, you'll need those two in Florida. Or if you're, in California, you would probably want a little bit more in your bag so you can take it with you, because if there's a fire or something like that, you're going to need to.
Right. So it's a different concept, whether you're sheltering in place or whether you're going to have to evacuate, obviously. And I think that's a big distinction.
Right. I actually have a playlist now on this, on emergency preparedness, and it goes through all of it. And you're right. You do not have to, you don't have to go overboard. You don't have to become paranoid. It's not a huge thing. I mean, you are right. I have a lot of this stuff, but
I'm sure.
So I used to be a contractor, and my wife was, an emergency deployable nurse. So yeah, we could build a hospital if we needed to, but your average person does not need this. And that really wasn't anything we planned. It was more profession led us to have all of this.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, my husband's a physician, so we actually he has built up quite a nice little medical kit. So if there is an emergency, actually he's like just short of being able to do like a full on, general anesthesia surgery here, and we'd be good to go.